Well, my name is John Trowbridge. I am from the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas. Um, I started looking at stem cells after multiple surgeries. So I had two surgeries on my right shoulder. I had a surgery on my left shoulder. I've had a surgery on my right knee and a surgery on my right elbow, as well as just getting older and still trying to be active with young kids and keep up with them. Um, the shoulders and knees started hurting again, so I wanted to avoid surgery. I've had a lot of cortisone shots in the past, and so I wanted to try to find an alternative um, solution to help me get some longevity and get pain free again. So started looking around at different stem cell options just based on stuff I had heard and read and friends I've been talking to. Looked at a few different clinics, had consults at a few different clinics. Just from the start of my interaction with the Regeneration Clinic of Panama, it was all just very easy. Explained the process, explained the procedure, what I could expect from um, the consultation all the way through till today, till the end of my treatment, and then what comes after that too as far as follow-ups. So I did a questionnaire, talked to my specialist. They set me up with the next person to talk about treatment options and cost and what that would look like and what's included. And so once I made a decision to go with the Regeneration Clinic of Panama, I just picked a date, booked my flights, came down here. Once I got off the plane in Panama, I had somebody waiting right there at the gate with my name. Very easy, got me through customs, had the transportation set up to come right to the hotel and checked in. Very straightforward, very easy instructions to follow, and then had my entire treatment plan for the week mapped out. Had a welcome dinner on the first night that we all checked in here, so we get to know the staff and who else was in this week with us as well, and kind of compare and contrast some stories that we had been through and why we were here and what we were trying to get out of it. And then every day, like I said, we had a treatment plan that I could go through, that I knew what to expect, and if I had any questions, any member of the staff was more than welcome to explain to me what was going on or what was next or what some options were, all the way up through the end of the week. One of the things that happened to me personally right before I got here, I hurt my back, which is not on my treatment plan, but they were able to get me an MRI while I was down here in Panama, just in between my treatments, and get me set up with an orthopedic surgeon to go over my results for possible additional treatments down the road, something that was have taken me quite a while to do back in the States as far as a referral and getting that stuff. So very accommodating to get that done so quickly. Drove me to the imaging clinic, drove me back, waited with me there, and gave the results to the doctor. So very happy with that. And then all the accessories that I need for my treatment. My back was hurting, like I said. They helped me get a cane so I can walk around this week after the post-injection on my knees. Yeah, I absolutely recommend stem cells, and I absolutely recommend the Regeneration Clinic of Panama. I didn't really know what to expect. You can only get so much off the internet and from the social media pages, but clinic is very clean, very well run, is organized. Everybody's really friendly. If you have a question, they will let you know what you're looking for, point you in the right direction. So very happy with the overall experience up to this point. So I don't know how it usually goes with people, but I probably called my initial coordinator a dozen times, maybe just trying to figure out, because I would talk to a different clinic, and then they would give me some information, so then I would kind of bounce it off of another clinic, and it's just I think just the transparency of the information and the expectations of what to expect when I got down here from the stem cells, that it wasn't going to be I get the stem cells and I'm immediately better right afterwards. It's going to take some recovery time, and so they set my expectations, very transparent about what they could do for me and what to expect, and so far everything that they told me before I got here has been true. And like I said, the hospitality is top notch for sure.